All right, back again, Luke here. And as you can see in front of you, we have another arcade PCB. This is that Judge Dredd PCB that I wound up getting in that lot recently from a very kind person who decided to donate them. I have to apologize in advance. I got a little bit overexcited about trying to fix this thing up that I just totally forgot about recording. I just started diving into it, which I shouldn't have. But I'll give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what I found. The first part, when I plugged this thing in, there was nothing coming up. There were a couple of bars that were coming up for the boot sequence, but then it would soon just shut off. So I'll show you that in a minute here. But one thing I did find is this custom. You'll notice the far, maybe left 4 legs up front here were all bent in. So I went and bent those out. It looked like somebody had tried to previously solder them down, but the solder was actually not making a good contact. So I went over that with some fresh solder and fresh flux. As well as this, I think this is what, 74 FCT. It was also quite crusty, so I went over that with some fresh solder, and unfortunately, the pads underneath it seem very, very fragile, like they're ready to come right out. So I didn't spend a lot of time or put a lot of heat on that because I didn't want those to actually break off, because that would be another job. I'd have to remove that, but I got on that there. And since this does use a hard drive, well, in this case here, it has a flash drive. I tried to find a couple of pinouts for this. This flash drive uses 5 volts, as you can see here. If you're using master, it says plus 5 volts. So I have the 5-volt pin. I tracked that down to a capacitor here. And right next to the capacitor, there was some solder mask. So I scraped away some of the solder mask and put that there for the 5-volt rail. And then I scraped away some here for the ground. And lo and behold, this thing actually works. So like I said, I have to apologize. I thought it would be a little bit more in-depth than this, and I should have started recording when I found those issues over there on the side. But yeah, a little bit too anxious to try and get this thing going. I did find something interesting. This one here says Judge Dredd version B. When I plugged this in, regardless on whether it was on master or slave, it did not boot. This just does not work at all. So I don't know why. But the other one here, this is the original one. This is the Judge Dredd flash drive. It works fine. It works quite well, actually. So let's pop this on and check some of that. Too much rambling here. Turn this off here. So it would come up with these 3 bars, and then once it got to the pink one, it would just reset and it would go black screen. But now you can see it's actually booting. And don't mind the adjustment. That's just the monitor here. It doesn't have the greatest sync. So, and I'm running it through my super gun, but it does have sound, as you can hear. But yeah, basically, I mean, if you're having a reset problem or it's you have a board that's not booting, I would recommend checking this top custom IC, because that was where most of the problem lied with this one. And if we go ahead and put in a coin here, start it up. I am the law.
How many hostages do I have to kill before you satisfy my demands? I want Dredd here.
This has quite a long intro, but yeah, it's working quite well.
You won't believe what happens next. We need more time. Come on. If I drop the candy wrapper, you'd be able to.
But the voice is, it's a little bit off here.
Come on in. Take me down, slide. Put 17 judges out of action.
Let's see, we'll just hit start there. But as you can see, it is working. Seems to be working quite well. No, I don't have any of the guns hooked up, and I don't have anything else here connected. But as far as graphics go and sound goes, as far as I know, this seems to be working okay. May need a couple of tweaks with the RGB or the colors, but yeah, it is working. So we have another arcade PCB here, saved from the grave, and that is Judge Dredd. We'll have to try and make a video on it if we get a chance of this game in action. But really awesome to be able to save this one, and extremely thankful for the kind donation for this. Hopefully we'll be able to use this and continue to keep it running for a little while longer. Seems like with the flash drive in it, it's running quite well. I mean, we'll have to wait and see how far through the game this will go. Hopefully it won't crash or anything, but it looks quite promising. Yeah, it looks like run out of lives there, but let's see if we put another one. Yeah, it's working quite well. So yeah, a little bit of a shorter video, I suppose, here, or a little bit of a, not so much of a repair, but kind of repair video. Nevertheless, that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Watching some Judge Dredd. Let's see what happens when we lose out here. Perp kills, none. Perps missed. Every single one. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoops, there's even ones down there. Bonuses missed everything. You should get a bonus for missing everything. Come on. I love it. And level cleared even though you got nothing. That's awesome. So, yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again here next time.